Hi there, my name is Samuel and welcome back to another video, and today we should be taking a look at the set 71736 Boulder Blaster, which does contain 449 pieces, 4 minifigures, and did cost £35, $40 and €40 at full retail value. And this is the remake 10th anniversary edition of the Boulder Blaster from 2015, which I originally missed out on that one. I never liked it. I don't know why. It's one of my favorites looking back on it. And yeah, this set is honestly such a great surprise. It isn't accurate, but as I keep saying, I've got Legacy wrong. I've kind of misunderstood Legacy, and it took me this while to this year, sort of end of last year, to actually click what Legacy really meant. And I'm going to do a video explaining how I was wrong about Legacy, because I moan about the accuracy. They're not meant to be accurate. It's meant to be the same vehicle, but is as if they're designed now. So for example, if they design it now, they might decide they didn't want the side fins. I know they mostly wouldn't do that, but still, that is what they could be done. So yeah, this honestly is amazing. The fact you get a little Anaconda build really takes me back, because those used to just do my head in. Why do we have to keep having these little shrine builds? And the purple, the grey, the sticker, the circle, just everything, the teeth pieces, the leaves, the base plate, the dark tam, honestly, they're just such a great, nostalgic, I guess is the term. And yeah, this set honestly is really awesome. We have the exclusive golden Kai. So let's take a look at the minifigures. So then for minifigures, of course, we have a Legacy Lloyd in the season 3/4 robes, and then Cole as well with the Legacy rebooted tournament outfit, which honestly, these are really awesome. And the weirdest part is Cole doesn't actually have any weapons, which I thought was kind of weird, but they literally gave him nothing. It's very rare that they ever do that. You get some katanas on the side of the vehicle, but that doesn't exactly, it doesn't suggest it is his. So yeah, that is very interesting. But there you can see Lloyd and Cole, which honestly, these minifigures are really good. Looking at the printing there, you can just see that they're really well done. I think these are great ones, but my favorite Legacy outfits are by far the 5 and 6 ones. But yeah, that honestly is pretty cool. Again, I like the look of that there. You can see the back printing, which is really nice. The back printing, I think, looks really good on these. And yeah, these, I think, just are some of the best outfits that the Ninja have had. I have to admit, they are really detailed. And yeah, I think it's also, again, more nostalgic, sort of like the 5 and 6 suits, just not as nostalgic, but they are quite nostalgic. So yeah, that's what they look like. They look pretty awesome there. You can see their face prints, which honestly, I really like the look of them. You can see he looks a bit angry there, a bit angry. And when you do the face mask, if for some reason or no, it sort of makes sense, if you put the happy face with that, it always looks a bit like they look like terrified. I know Kai does, and Cole looked a bit I don't know, it doesn't exactly work. For them to look like their standard stern concentration faces, you have to have the angry side, but that is okay. But yeah, that is what the figures look like, and I think these are really awesome. So then taking a look at the golden minifigure of the set, which is Kai. Here you can see what he looks like, which honestly, I think this is really awesome there. You can see his face print, and yeah, it's a really cool robe. I think the gold and the red matches really well. Honestly, it's done really well. And that printed logo, honestly, I think that is such a great piece, and it's a shame you can get that on bricks and pieces, which honestly they haven't put the figures on there. But it's why? It's such a rare thing. They did it at the Star Wars parts as well. I guess their the printing could fade, but I sort of get, yeah, I guess I sort of understand why they've done that. But yeah, this minifigure honestly, he's really cool. And yeah, I got 2 more to review on the channel before I do a current update of the whole collection. There you can see the red headband again, which is pretty cool. So yeah, Ninjago City Gardens, I don't know if I said it, is on the way, so I don't exactly know when that will arrive. No, actually, I think it's going to arrive mid-February. It's going to be a late one, but when I get that, I will do a review on it. I'm going to have to see what I can do about that. I will review it, and then I'll do a current update collection of all the minifigures in their golden rows. But there you can see that, which is really nice. And yeah, I think this is a really good minifigure. And yeah, I just really, overall, I just like their robes. I think they've done really well. And there's something for the 10th anniversary. I think it's really cool. Like I said, it would have been cool what they could have done with the classic figures, printing it on the back. But then again, doing this is sort of more special to Ninjago's lore as well. So that is really awesome. And then taking a look at Izon, the funny thing is, it's my first human version. I got the version from there, the party being the snake version. Then I technically guess the tournament other set from this wave is the first one, but Cole said the same figure. But the Anaconda cops and Anaconda Crusher, I know he only came in the copter, but those, I always found those so bland of build, so I've never picked them up. Gotta go back and get them one day. But yeah, that's sort of why he's my first one, which honestly, they have absolutely decimated him. Not in a good way. Like, the leg printing is great. The body printing, it's alright. But the face print, it doesn't really look like him. Like, looking at the actual original head, I'll have a photo on screen now if I can get one off Brickset. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Like, a lot better. There, you can see the back printing. It's like, some figures have had an amazing update, and some have had a bad, like, downgrade. Like, yeah, it's kind of worrying, like, why? And why does he come in so many sets? We'll get him in the 4+J Electromech. Why can't we just get some of the other, like, Anaconda Warriors? Can we not do that anymore? Is it because the molds discontinued? Like, I really do get a bit confused why. But then again, why? I hope they wouldn't destroy the molds, because they might need it years to come. So yeah, that is very interesting exactly why they've done that. And yeah, I really like that Anaconda minifigure. So that is really awesome. It is, but like the face print though, oh, that's the bit that I'm a bit like, no, not that good. So taking a look at the Boulder Blaster itself, you can see at the front it has this massive cannon part, which I've never actually, like, I guess, yeah, the rotating spinner of bullets. I butchered that term. I don't even know what this is called, but anyway, that is really cool. I like this part. I've always thought that is my favorite part, just the fact it's so different, and this is actually kind of a nightmare to build. You have to sort of position these in the same way, like in a certain pattern, a certain, like, exact, it's got to be an exact measurement, but I would say don't worry about doing it, because when you have to push the insides of it in, it will, like, push around it and mold around it, so that is a much better way of doing it. And yeah, this is really cool. The only way to make this straight there is you have to put that inside there, which I don't think, well, no, you're not meant to, because the idea is that you can spin it around, and as you spin it, it sort of like fires them out, which is really cool. And yeah, that is pretty cool. I did lose one of them, so please be careful with them, because you may fire and you may never see it again, exactly like they're intended for. But that, honestly, is a pretty cool feature, and yeah, I like the look of that. So then moving on, you can see that we have the sticker here, which honestly, I think the sticker's done really cool. I like how it looks. I think it is done pretty well. And you can see it's got just some angles and things like that. You've got the arrow, you've got the actual part there. And it does tilt down a little bit, but still, it's not too bad. Then you can see you have the little shield part. And yeah, I think this looks really nice. You've got this little technique part, which I will show you that eventually, but actually no, that simple is that I thought that was something else, but no, clearly it wasn't. Sometimes I completely forget. So many technique features I've used in my time, I'm getting just, they all end up blending into one. But there you can see that cog, which I think is pretty nice. And then moving on to the back, this though, this honestly could have been done better. They easily could have got a 1x3 flat tart and put a 1 pin in there. That would have been absolutely fine. Like, I don't see that would have been an issue. There is one gold sword, and that gold sword there on the side there. I guess you could use the arrow as Cole's weapon as well. And then moving on to the back, you got this golden blade, and you got this massive part, which this was quite a surprise to me how big this was. And when I was looking at it, that's like sort of how I knew how big it was. And wow, this is really shiny, but there you can see that, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I like the look of this. I think it's done really well. I like the look of that. And let's quickly just move the light a bit that way. There we go. There you can see it a bit better, which honestly I think looks really good. I like the look of that. There you can see that again, which is really cool. So yeah, I like that part. It looks cool. You got this sticker, which I did really wonky. Like, honestly, I don't know why, but that I had an absolute nightmare trying to do. It was absolute chaos trying to get it perfect. And there you can see the tail fin, which I like that sticker. Looks really nice. And then you got the back there, which is pretty cool. It should be perfectly straight. There we go. And then there we have this time, which I've just fired that off, and it hit Draco Malfoy. Wow, from the book. Oh, now I've just hit McGonagall and Ron. Wow, that went really well, didn't it? But there you can see the logo of Colt, which is really nice. It sort of reminds me of his Air Jitsu one, which, yeah, that honestly is really nice. And you have that fin. Just, yeah, this set is just done really well. You got the grill part, and then the back again, and that side of the fin, which honestly, this is done so well. And this was potentially one of the biggest surprises for this set for me, is that the fact you can literally hold it by this and it's fine. Like, you're not gonna lose it. Like, I was shaking it quite vigorously and it's not going anywhere. As I said, I'd laugh if it broke. But yeah, it's not going anywhere. Like, it's going to stay together. That, though, you can see that does come off, though. That isn't the best connection. Like, I have realised that is just not the best connection. Maybe, I will double check that to make sure I have built it right. But I believe I have. Like, I have double checked it. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that is actually done like that. But still, that is fine. And again, you got the gear system, which that moves that at the front, which is pretty cool. And there you can see that we have this really cool little cockpit area. I like the look of that. There you can see what it looks like. The mold of this is so, like, I don't know what to describe it. It is so different. Like, what is this mold? It is so different. You can see where it's injected in there. So yeah, this, honestly, I really like the look of this. It's just really well done. Like, yeah, I like it. I think it's really cool. And yeah, this honestly is a really cool mold. You can see that. I wonder where they're going to reuse it, because Lego don't like to, unless it's a character mold, they always like to reuse them. So that will be exciting. Actually, looking at the shape, I reckon in the amphibian submarine, they might reuse it. And then we have the riot shield as like the back seat, the dark iron ingot there, the the netherite that could be. And then you've got the little system there, which looks really nice. And that is coal's seat, which you simply can put coal in. As it's a 2x2 space, it is literally perfect for coal. So yeah, this honestly is really good. You got the pistols there again, and that is basically it for the Boulder Blaster. That honestly is just such a really awesome build. I really like the look of it. So yeah, that is really awesome. Which then moving this into frame, you can see that we have this here, which honestly is really nice. And I may have lost it. Oh, I keep firing everything off. That's really not handy. But there you can see that, which this is, now this I have issues with. This, it looks cool, and don't get me wrong, it's quite nostalgic looking back and at the pain of these. Like, why do we need so many shrines? But seriously, it's fine though. I find they're pretty cool. But the issue is how weak it is. It's literally held on. All of this at the top is held on by these two brackets, and then it wobbles so much, and it just doesn't want to stay there. Like, it does stay there, but I think it's more like force or will. It doesn't really want to stay there, which is really annoying, because I'm just worried it's gonna like topple over, and it nearly has. I've nearly had a few accidents with this, and there you can see that, which straighten that out. But yeah, that's what the top looks like, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I like it. Don't get me wrong, it's just a bit like worrying that the fact that I just keep imagining it's absolutely gonna timber. And of course, what you can do, you can get eyes right, which I think is a pretty awesome minifigure. As I said, you can slot him in there, which I really like the look of this. That you can just put eyes right in there. It looks really funny. Just why, like, honestly, why is he in there? So yeah, that is really cool. The teeth at the side, he can sort of get out, but then I guess he can't really. So yeah, I think that is really nice, and I really like that in the game. With sticker print is really awesome. So yeah, that is what it looks like, which honestly, that is really awesome. Now let's take a look at the overall set again, and my final thoughts on this incredible set. And now let me look first spring loaded shooters. What have I done? So there we have it. I hope you did enjoy this review. And yeah, I think this is a great set, and I really regret not getting the Boulder Blaster. And a couple months back, I could have got the original one for like £28, which I don't know why I didn't. I don't know. I really need a job. I need a job is what I need. But yeah, this set honestly is really awesome. I really like it. I think it's great. You have the guns there, look pretty cool. You got the printing on like the side. You got the front. Everything about it. It's just so well done, like the detail. Like, I just think it's a really well done set. You can hold it in like there, which is really good, so you can swing it around and it doesn't break, which is really good. And just make sure you don't like flip it out your hand, because that can still happen. But yeah, I think it's great. And then getting the Kai minifigure, I think is just amazing. And yeah, I forgot to say, I really like the fact that we get like the indication studs. I think it looks really cool. But yeah, that is what I think of this set. I think it's just really awesome. And one little thing, you get the little golden 2-piece emblem. I've just noticed you get that there, and you get one in town there. Just thought it'd be a cool little thing to say. But yeah, this honestly is a really awesome set. So thank you all for watching this video, and until tomorrow's video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.